Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're here in Spain, in La Coruña for the third round of the Super Enduro World Championships 2020. We just arrived to the stadium and the first really funny thing happened. So I guess it's a bullfighting arena, I'm not sure, but it's like a round circle. And we are here in the prestige pits. And it's the size of maybe 2 or 3 usual pits. So I'm really happy. The Bodo Schmidt Motorsport team has probably the best pits. And yeah, the factory guys are just right next to us. And yeah, it's a very small space for, I don't know, 10 plus riders. And as you can see behind me, there's also tables outside. So some of the guys will probably have to pit outside, and like, yeah, it's not very warm here, so it will be interesting. Let's see. Welcome guys to the track preview. For the first time in this season we have a proper start where actually the inside gate is the best one. It's a bit tight at the end, so the corner will be interesting with 14 riders, but yeah, nice starting line, then over 3 logs. Then we go right into a rock corner, which will be probably the hardest spot on the whole track. There you can see us standing, flying the drone, so you guys can have a better look on the whole track. Then it goes into a split log section. Probably we will go more towards the right because it's a bit faster. Up over the rocks on the first hill, down over some logs and another triple logs in the middle. And then over the next one. And this whole right corner will all be pretty much 2 lines. There's an inside and an outside line. We worked hard with the track manager, Tom Sager, to make them pretty even, so you can see the inside line is a little bit faster. Also over the next hill, a lot of logs. It's very slippery. There you can see on the left there's a little log before the tire, so it's pretty even. Then it's a sharp right turn. Then there's 2 containers where you can see the guy standing on. Then it drops down, split section again over the 2 pipes. You can see some riders checking out the track. Tight left-hand turn right before the finish line, and in the back you can see all the rocks and logs from the hills. And yeah, it's a bit different because it's a round stadium, but yeah, it's quite a nice track. The dirt is pretty slippery. Paul did the track, the GoPro lap, and it was, yeah, quite sketchy. Also this finish line jump, it's not so easy, so it will be interesting to see what we do, but will for sure be good racing. Inscription is done. We're just waiting here outside of the stadium for the technical inspection, noise cancelling first, where they check the noise of our bikes isn't too loud. And yeah, they check the chest protector, we have to have them on, and the helmet, so we're all safe and good to go. Yeah, after that we will go eat and sleep. So guys, we're here in our apartment. We have about I don't know, 3 to 4 hour break, so we came here, have a little food and relax a little bit. It was not the best morning. I had a crash in the first free practice session and jammed my arm pretty hard. It's pretty swollen and it doesn't, like, I have not the best feeling on the bike right now. The track is incredibly slippery, so as soon as you hit an obstacle not on the perfect 90 degrees, your front wheel or your rear wheel will just slide, and it makes it the whole thing really challenging. So the track itself, there's not a hard obstacle, but all the small things, all the little stones, they are so incredibly slippery. So it will be a very tough evening, especially with 14 riders. We had the free practice, the time practice before with 14 people, and it was almost impossible to get a clean lap, because every time you got the rock corner right, for sure there would be 5 people stuck on the rocks and logs until you make it to the end of the hard section. So I really messed it up. I didn't get a good lap at all, and I actually placed last in the time qualifying. So really bad spot for 2 of the races, but for the one race I will have first gate pick, which is almost a guaranteed hole shot, I would say. Let's see if I can execute it, but yeah, it's a good spot to start the second of the 3 races. Yeah, let's see, we'll make the best of it. I did a few setup changes on the bike, but really small details, just to make the bike suit the low speed riding style over all the rocks, and let's see if it works.
Yeah. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Talking reality, you have not seen me in action. You think the come up comes overnight, you ain't behind the scenes. Trust me, these things don't just happen. No shade to Gerald, but G's don't come easy. When you tryna eat, I produce it and rap it. I read that contract you sent me to sign, but excuse me, I can't help myself, I'm just laughing. Hey, you tryna cut out a piece of my pie, and I asked you politely, what's it that you offer me? Yeah, I produce all my own beats, and I have no intention of losing my publisher. Yeah, independent individual, boy, I've been eating off passive residuals. Yeah, let's be professional. Thanks for your time, but I had to decline at that principle. I've been scheming up a plan, hey. I've been saving all I can, hey. You could call me David Ramsey. The way I handle these bands, hey. We ain't messing with the old model. New era, new kid, we full throttle. Just know that the come up is not a flaw. My amigos, they focus, know what to do. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it.
Yo, look, I ain't saying that I'm rich, cause if I'm honest, I've never been. But when I look at all these other kids, I feel just a little bit ahead of them. You should know the business is competitive. There's a lot of people that I'm better than. Even veterans ain't got the knowledge I do. I've been reinvesting all I ever spent. Stop pretending like you poppin'. Who been out here making profit? Told my mama that I got this. I wonder if she noticed what my job is. I don't know how I'ma make it, but I know no matter what, I'm finna find a way. All my homies finna eat and I ain't letting no one on my team look at an empty plate. Yeah. Went from a boy to a man. Ay. Every day been making plans. Ay. They don't really understand. Ay. Gotta look out for the family. I won't fall for any scam. Yeah. Only worry about the fans. Yeah. I won't compromise a friend. Yeah. I've been setting up the bands. Whoa.
Yeah guys, first race is over. I don't know what to say. I think you saw the images I was riding, like I'd never rode before, so not sure what happened. I just can't get the track to work for me. I'm not sure. I broke the little silicone hose from the radiator, so I lost all my fluid. So we're just about to change it now, and yeah, hopefully the next races go better. Next race I start from gate 1, so I hope to make a good start and get out front and ride a few clean laps and not get stuck in the carnage again.
After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it. Rappers spending money in some really funny ways, man. I promise you ain't really getting paid. Yeah, show a couple bands on the Instagram, and nobody getting fans that way. Yeah, when you really dumb, if you spend on your bonds, I'm for closing your tape need work. Yeah, you ain't gonna stand if you ain't a businessman, man. I promise you the plan ain't gonna work. Yeah, rappers spending money in
Second race is over. We managed to get the silicone hose fixed in time so we could actually race. Started from gate 1 like I said, had a good start, got around the first corner first, then Diogo blocked me on the inside because I didn't want to risk going inside on the first corner. Was in the front group for 1 or 2 laps and rode a lot better than in the first one, but still way off what I would like to ride. So not happy with my riding right now. I think I try to make the best out of how I feel with the track. So yeah, keeping positive in the head, and yeah, 1 more to go. I'm excited for this one because I know I can work my way up front. I'm on the last position anyway, so it can only go better. So fingers crossed for a good third race, and let's hope we can advance a bit in the overall.
After I get it, I'm reimbursed. People wanna talk that talk in reality. You have not seen me in action. You think the come up comes overnight. You ain't behind the scenes. Trust me, these things don't just happen. No shade at Gerald, but G's don't come easy when you tryna eat out producing and rapping. I read that contract you sent me to sign, but excuse me, I can't help myself. I'm just laughing. Hey, you tryna cut out a piece of my pie, and I asked you politely, what's it that you offer? Yeah, I produce all my own beats, and I have no intention of losing my publisher. Yeah, independent individual, boy, I've been eating off passive residuals. Yeah, let's be professional. Thanks for your time, but I had to decline at that principle. I've been scheming up a plan. Hey, I've been saving all I can. Hey, you can call me David Rams. Hey, the way I handle these bands. Hey, we ain't messing with the old model. You wear a new kid, we full throttle. Just know that the come up is not a flow. My amigos, they focus, know what to do. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it.
Remontando. Y atención a Black que viene por su fuero, pero se va. Se está yendo el dorsal 22.
If I'm honest, I've never been. But when I look at all these other kids, I feel just a little bit ahead of them. You should know the business is competitive. There's a lot of people that I'm better than. Even veterans ain't got the knowledge I do. I've been reinvesting all I ever spent. Stop pretending like you profit. You've been out here making profit. Told my mama that I got this. I wonder if she noticed what my job is. I don't know how I'ma make it, but I know no matter what, I'm finna find a way. All my homies finna eat and I ain't letting no one on my team look at an empty plate. Yeah. Went from a boy to a man. Every day we're making plans. They don't really understand. Gotta look out for the family. I won't fall for any scam. Only worry about the fans. I won't compromise the brand. I've been saving all the bands.
After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it. Rappers spending money in some really funny ways, man. I promise you ain't really getting paid. Yeah, show a couple bands listening on the Instagram, and nobody getting fans that way. Yeah, we get really dumb if you spending all your funds on some clothes and your team need work. Yeah, you ain't gonna stand if you ain't a businessman, man. I promise you the pain ain't gonna work. Yeah, rappers spending money in some really funny ways, man. I promise you ain't really getting paid. Yeah, show a couple bands listening on the Instagram, and nobody getting fans that way. Yeah, we get really dumb if you spending all your funds on some clothes and your team need work. Yeah, you ain't gonna stand if you ain't a businessman, man. I promise you the pain ain't gonna work. Yeah.
Guys, Spain GP is over. It was a tough night. Yeah, where should I start? I really messed up the time practice and the first race to 14th positions, which was probably the worst result of my whole Super Enduro career. Even in juniors I was never that far back. Except the one race where I broke my ankle and rode with a broken ankle. So yeah, it was tough to swallow. I'm not really used to it, but I really know that it was my fault. You know, it's not the bike, it's not the track. I could not ride this track, I don't know. My head wasn't in the right place, and then I really I tried to stay positive and turn it around. So, you know, I tried to have some fun, even if the track was not really fun for me, but I tried to find the spots to enjoy it a little bit, and you know, the fans were great. The Spanish people are always super nice, and yeah, I got a 9th and an 8th, which is also not good results, but considering my time practice and first race, it's almost like a small win for me, you know, to turn that around and beat the guys I usually beat was nice to do. And yeah, overall I'm in 11th in this GP, but I didn't lose too many points. I'm still in 7th in the championship. It's a bit harder now to fight for the 5th position, but it's still 2 races to go. It can go either way. I will be in Spain now for 2 weeks, or 1 week in Spain and maybe 1 week in Croatia, and training hard and working hard to really turn things around in Budapest. Still to this day, I don't have a lot of practice in this season. So I rode maybe 3 days back in Germany between Riesa and now. I didn't even ride single time. So I'm really looking forward for some seat time on the bike, getting stuff dialed. I have a couple of suspension stuff to work on, and I don't want to make this too long. So over and out from A Coruña, and see you guys in Budapest.